beautiful, man. This is beautiful that the Most High is waking up his chosen people in these last days to come out here and edify people, man. To show our people love. Give me the book of 2 Letters, chapter 10 and verse 5. All right, can I get another reader? Can I get another reader? One more reader? One more reader. All right, all praise to the Most High, man. We're the fishermen for Zion, from Fayetteville, North Carolina, man. It's beautiful to see our brothers, man. They come from the four corners of the earth, man. For the Most High to raise us up in these last days, man. Right? Give me the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2 and verse 8. Right, bring it out.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 10 and verse 5.
Right, bring it out.
Then left I the meditations wherein I was.
Right, read on.
And spake to her in anger.
And what?
In anger.
Read on.
Saying
what?
Thou foolish woman.
Thou what?
Thou foolish woman.
Read on.
Above all others.
Read on.
Seest thou not our mourning? And what happeneth unto us?
Don't you see our mourning, what happened to us? Don't you see the state of Israel and the condition that we living in, man? Can't you see that we're being raped, robbed, and oppressed? Can't you see our young brothers are destitute, man? Right out here gang banging and don't know what the hell is about to go on? Right? Don't you know that this is about to be an EMP attack? Right? Don't you know that all hell is about to break loose in this society, man? Right? The Lord said he's like in Israel to that calmly and delicate woman, man. Right? So right now the Lord is raising us up, man, to be that example for our people, man. Right? Don't you see these mighty brothers from the four corners of the earth, man, that he's raised up from the dunghill, right? And it's beautiful, man. And we should give all praise and glory to the Most High for that, man. Right? Bring that out.
Book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2, verse 8.
Right, read on.
He raiseth up the poor out of the dust.
What the Lord say?
He raiseth up the poor out of the dust.
What the Lord do to all of these mighty men out from the four corners of the earth?
He raiseth up the poor out of the dust.
Right, we were the poor out of the dust, man. Right? Esau polluted us, man. He polluted our minds. He polluted our systems. Right? He took our book and gave us religion and philosophy. Okay? But guess what? The Most High has raised us up in these last days, man. Right? Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 20. Right? Read on.
And lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill.
Right, read on.
To set them among princes.
To do what?
To set them among princes.
What the Lord going to do to us, man?
To set them among princes.
So the Lord is going to set us among princes, man. Right? So we have to motivate our people, man, to keep going, to keep striving in these last days, man. Right? When you see all hell breaking loose in the society, man, you got to lift up your head. Right? Like Yahawashi said, man. Right? For what cometh your help. Right? Read on.
And to make them inherit the throne of glory.
And that's what we want, man, the throne of glory, man. Right? Peace, man. Peace in our kingdom, man. Right? We tired of seeing these wicked devils come up and pollute the kingdom, man. Right? Because we are the kingdom of the Lord, man. Right? These poor and destitute Edomites, man, that's judgment from the Lord, man. Right? Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7, man. Because that's a righteous thing to see our enemies fall in the land whithersoever they had us carried captive, man. Right? So all brothers got to be mighty in these last days, man. Wax mightier in the spirit, man. Right? Bring it out.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 20.
Right, read on.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity.
And that's what the Lord did to us, man. He gave us the bread of adversity, man. Right? Not knowing our nationality. Right? Being destitute in this society, man. Right? We were at our first people, man. Right? Read on.
And the water of affliction.
Right, read on.
Yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
Right? Look at all of these mighty men. Right, the kings and the priests that the Lord has sanctified from the foundation of the world will teach us truth and sincerity in these last days, man. Right, because we the people who's gonna take down the society, man. By what? By this word, man. Right, by this gospel. Right. Give me the book of Proverbs, chapter 20. Right, hold what you got. Hold what you got. Give me the book of Proverbs, chapter 20 and verse 18. Right, Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 18. Right, because let's see what the Lord said, man, about this word. Right? Proverbs 20 and 18. Bring it up.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 20 and verse 18. Every purpose is established by counsel.
Every purpose under the sun is established by counsel. Didn't the Lord say man's goings are of the Lord? Right? Do you see all of these mighty men up here by the Spirit and power of the Most High, man?
That's right.
Read on.
And with good advice.
And with what?
And with good advice.
And with great advice. Read on.
Make war.
Make what?
Make war.
Make what?
Make war.
What are we doing in this society?
Make war.
We making war, man.
That's
right. Through the
right.
Spirit and power of the Most High, through this word, man. That Yahawashi gave us from the foundation of the world, that we're going to take the kingdom, man. Right. Read that again,
Block it. Verse 18. Every purpose is established by counsel.
Read on.
And with good advice make war.
Right?
Give me the book of Joel chapter 3 and verse 9, man. Because we making war in the society, man. Right? That's why Esau, these Amalekites putting us in these movies, trying to defame us, trying to demonize us, man. Right? Trying to tear down the word of the Lord. But the Lord said, but if it be of the Most High, you cannot overthrow it, man. Right? So it's a righteous thing for all brothers to gather together in these last days, man. Right? Brothers from all manner of wickedness, man. Right? So that's all praise to the Most High, man. Right? Bring it out, King.
Joel chapter 3, verse 9.
Bring it out.
Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
What the Lord say?
Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Read on.
Prepare war.
Do what?
Prepare war.
Do what?
Prepare war.
We prepare war in this society, man.
right.
Right? Raleigh, North Carolina will be destroyed by intercontinental ballistic missiles, man.
right.
Thus saith the Lord, man. Okay? And the Lord will deliver his elect from the four corners of the earth, man. Right? But how is that going to happen? It's going to happen by the service of the Lord, man. Right? Who the world calls Negroes, niggas, right? Gangbangers, right? Who the men who used to be thugs in this society, right? So the Lord is going to do this by the word of the Lord, by the spirit and power of the Most High, man. Right? Read that again,
Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Right, read on.
Prepare war.
Read on.
Wake up the mighty men.
What the Lord say?
Wake up the mighty men.
What you seeing out here in this Raleigh, North Carolina today?
Wake up the mighty men.
So the Lord said, wake up the mighty man. Did you know that, brother? Did you know that you was a mighty man in this society, brother? Right? Did you know that your name be Prince of the Power with God?
That's right.
Did you know that, King? Did you know that you was a God on this earth, brother? Right, let me read that for you. Give me the book of Psalms chapter 82, verse 6. Right, come on real quick, King. I'm going to share something with you, brother. This is love right here, man. Right, this is love, man. Don't you see all these mighty men? These your brothers, man. That's right. Okay? These your brothers, man, and we love you, brother. Right, let me show you what the Lord said about you, brother. Right, bring it out.
Book of Psalms chapter 82, verse 6.
Right?
I have said, ye are God.
What's your name, brother? Say it again. Let me show you what the Lord called you, brother. Right, read that again. Read it with some power.
I have said, ye are God.
The Lord called you a God, brother. You know what that means? That means you have a role on this earth, right? That means you're a judge, right? You're a prince, right? You're a king, right? Don't you see the earth destitute now, right? The ozone layer is polluted. Our food is polluted, right? Don't you see that, brother? Now, who's going to get it together? Who's going to fix that? Is it going to be the so-called white man, right? Is it going to be the Africans that put us in chains and sold us to the so-called white man?
Come here,
Who's going to cleanse the earth, man? Who's going to do it? The Lord is waiting on brothers like you, man.
That's right.
The Lord is waiting on brothers like you to come to this truth, man. Right? This ain't Christianity. This ain't religion, man. We at war. Okay? We at war with this society and this government, man. Okay? And guess who's on our team? Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man.
right.
Yahawashi. That's right. Who is a man of war. Who is an austere man. Right? So read that again for the brother.
Psalms 82, verse 6.
Bring it out.
I have said, ye are God.
What the Lord said about the so-called black men in America?
Ye are God.
What the Lord said about this brother?
Ye are God.
Brother, you a God, brother. Right? You a God, brother. The Lord is waiting on you. Give me the book of Psalms, chapter 96 and verse 16. Right? The Lord said you a God, brother. Right? So what you gonna do, brother? Right? What you gonna do? You gonna serve this society in this world? Right? Because I'm gonna be real with you, brother. Right? This world is about to be destroyed, brother, by fire and brimstone. Right? Can't you see, brother? Can't you see? Right? Read that again.
I have said, ye are God,
Read on.
and all of you are children of the Most High.
So you're a child of the Most High, brother. Not everybody. Not these Edomites that you see in the society. Who is the Edomites? That's the biblical name for the so-called white race. Okay? We different, brother. Right? Can't you see that our spirit's different? Why are we the best athletes? Why are we the best cooks? Right? It's because the Lord sanctified us from the foundation of the world to be better than everybody on this earth.
That's
Right? So the Lord is talking to you so that you can be a block to help cleanse the earth, man. Right? Give me the book of Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 1. Right? Bring it out, King.
The book of Psalms, chapter 94 and verse 16.
Right, bring it out.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
What the Lord say?
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
So, brother, let me ask you something, brother. Who are the evildoers in this world? What race of people do the most evil and wicked things in the earth? Who? Who? The so-called white man. Right? So the Lord said what?
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
The Lord didn't say be hand joined in hand with them. The Lord said you got to rise up against them, brother. Right? Let me ask you something, brother. What's your nationality, King? Say it again. Haitian. Haitian. Brother, you from the Levitical priesthood, man, of the Most High. Right? You a priest of the Lord, man. Right? How did your people get to that landmass in Haiti? Like, what part of transportation did your people physically get to Haiti? Because they weren't just over there. They got taken over there, right? Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. Right, let me show you something in the Bible, King. Right, Deuteronomy 28, 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Now, this is your forefather Moses talking to you, a so-called Haitian man, right? Read on.
But it shall come to pass,
Right,
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Now, hearken, the root word for hearken is to hear. Right? Moses said, if you do not hear, listen, or do the law, statutes, and commandments, which I command you this day, read on, what's going to happen?
All these curses,
All these blessings,
all these curses,
all these good things.
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So what is the state and the condition of our people? Are we blessed or cursed as a nation of people right now? The so-called black man. As a nation of people, are we blessed or are we cursed? We cursed, brother. Right? So the Lord told us, he said, if you don't listen and do the law, statutes, and commandments, curse is going to come upon you and overtake you. Now, it's a curse, brother, for your people to be physically taken from a landmass all the way to another landmass. And that's in the Bible, brother. Right? Give me Deuteronomy 28, 68.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. Bring it on. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The Lord said he was going to bring us into Egypt again, brother. Right? Now, we left out of Egypt. You know the story of Moses? Right, we walked out of Egypt. Moses parted the Red Sea, right? He led us like a great leader would do. Now, Egypt means captivity or bondage, right? Give me Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. That's what Egypt means. So the Lord said, you're going to go into Egypt again, right? If I was to tell you right now that you're living in Egypt, would you believe me? Huh? Yeah, brother, you literally living in Egypt and Sodom. Right, but we're going to get into it. Bring it out.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
The Lord brought us out of the land of Egypt, brother. Right, and we got to have faith to hold on because he's going to bring us out of Egypt again. Right, read on.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of what?
Out of the house of bondage.
What is America?
Out of the house of bondage.
So America has us bondage, brother. Right, it has us in chains. Right, through our mind. Right, our spirit, right? They didn't teach us that we had to keep the laws of the Most High, right? They didn't tell us that we were kings and priests on the earth, right? They didn't tell you that you was a god, right? They didn't tell you that you're supposed to rule over the so-called white man, right? So Egypt is the house of bondage, brother, right?
That pyramid.
That's right, brother. What you think the pyramid is about, right? Who built the pyramids in Egypt? That was us, brother. They had us in slavery. The same way they did over here, brother. Right. Look at these buildings, brother. Look at this. Do we dwell on high skyscrapers? No. The so-called white man had us build up their kingdom. Right? So let me show you what Egypt means. Right? To the top. Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, Egypt is slavery, brother. Right? Now, your forefathers and foremothers, they got to Haiti by what part of transportation? A boat? That's right, brother. That's well documented history, right? So let's see what the Lord said from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Slavery again.
With ship.
With what?
With ship.
With what?
With ship. By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
That's in the Bible, brother. That's your history right there. Right? How your people physically got to that landmass. Right? By cargo slave ships. Packed up like some sardines. Right? Read on.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
You never seen your homeland again. We never seen our homeland as a nation of people. Right? The Lord told us we are get this day in our captivity. Right? Read on.
And there ye shall be sold.
Now, were your people sold when they got off those slave ships? They were sold. Who they sold to, brother? They were sold to the white man. Right? Is the so-called white man your friend? People that'll take your foremothers, take pregnant women and cut out the babies out of their stomach, feed them the alligator bait. That's not your friends, brother. Those will be your enemies. Those will be people that rise up against you. Right? So what do you have to do? That's right, brother.
That's right.
Read that again, King.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies
Read on.
for bondmen and bondwomen.
The Lord didn't say you be sold to your friends. He said you be sold unto your enemies. For slave men and slave women. Right? Young black buck, right? 22 mil. Sold to Master Johnson, right? Over in Durham, North Carolina. Right? Sold to Master Smith, right? Over in Virginia. Right? Right here, brother, at the city market. Right? This is our history in the Bible, brother. Right? And Moses prophesied this, and he told us this is what happened to us roughly 4,000 years ago. And it happened, brother. Right? So this is your history book. Right? Read on.
And no man shall buy you.
And nobody has redeemed us from our captivity. Not one man. Not Martin Luther King. Right? Not Marcus Garvey. Right? Not Malcolm X. Not LeBron James. Right? Nobody has redeemed us from our captivity, brother. Right? What do you think George Floyd is about, brother? Right? We're still getting gunned down in the streets by the so-called white man. Right? Give me the book of Zephaniah chapter 11 and verse 5. What is that about, brother? Right? This is your history, brother. This is how you become a new man, brother, by understanding your nationality. Right? Zephaniah chapter 11 and verse 5. Right? Let me show you something in the Bible, King. Right? You got it? Somebody got it? Okay.
Book of Zechariah.
Time, but read that.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 1.
Read on.
He that being often reproved harden his neck
Right. Read on.
shall suddenly be destroyed,
Read on.
and that without remedy.
Right.
When the righteous are in authority,
What the Lord say?
the people rejoice.
The Lord said when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Right? Who are the righteous? Who are the righteous people, man? Right? Look around you, brother. Who are the people that have spirit? Right? Who are the people that was getting their backs beat in slavery and they were singing Sweet Low Sweet Charity? Right? Lord, come help us. Lord, come save us. Who are those people, man? That they were destitute, right? Broken, and they still have faith in the Lord. Right? Read verse 2 again, brother.
When the righteous are in authority,
Read on.
the people rejoice.
The people rejoice when the righteous are in authority. Right? Read on.
But when the wicked beareth rule,
When the who?
when the wicked beareth rule,
So who's in rulership right now, brother? Who's in rulership of the earth? Not us. So who is it? Who's printing the money, right? Who's telling you you can go to work and that you can't go to work, right? Who's telling you when and where to shop? Who's telling you no, you can't go into the store after 8 o'clock p.m.? Who's making these rules? Who's in rulership? The so-called white man, brother. Right? So read that again.
Verse 2.
when the righteous are in authority,
Right.
the people rejoice.
Read on.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
The people mourn, man. Right? That's why you see our people in a mourning state, man. Right? So we gotta wake up in these last days, brother. That makes sense, brother. That makes sense, brother. So your nationality wouldn't be a Haitian, brother. That wouldn't be your nationality, brother. Give me Acts chapter 17 and verse 26. Right? This brother right here? In the black? In the black? You need prayer, brother? All right, read that first. Acts 17 and 26. Give me the book of Psalms chapter 92 and verse 1. Right, bring it out.
Acts chapter 17, verse 26.
Read on.
And have made of one blood
So the Lord, out of one blood, made what?
all nations of men, for to dwell on all the face of the earth.
So, brother, the Lord created 18 nations of people after the flood. Out of those 18 nations, he chose one nation. And you will be from that chosen nation, brother. And they're not called the Haitians, right? They're called the Israelites, brother. Right? Israelites. Okay? So that would be a biblical nationality. Make sense? All right, so you can no longer call yourself a Haitian anymore. Right? Hey, brother. Brother in the black, you need prayer, brother? All right, brother, we're going to pray for you, brother. Stand right here, brother. Right, give me Psalms chapter 9. Stand right here, brother. In front of the sign. Psalms 92. Right, read it with power for the brother.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 92. It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High, to show forth thy loving kindness in the morning and thy faithfulness every night. Upon an instrument of 10 strings and upon the psaltery, upon the harp with a solemn sound, for thou Yahweh, has made me glad through thy work. I will triumph in the works of thy hands. O Yahweh, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. A brutish man knoweth not, neither doeth a fool understand this. When the wicked spring as the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever. But thou, Yahweh, art most high forevermore. For lo, thine enemies, O Lord, for lo, thine enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. But my horn shalt thou exalt like the horn of an unicorn. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. Mine eye also shall see my desire on mine enemies. And mine ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon.
What the Lord say?
He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon.
What the Lord say about this mighty king right here?
He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon.
What's your name, brother? What's your name, brother?
I'm going to social service.
What's your name, brother?
Son started again, so I'm going to social service.
All right, let me tell you what the Lord said that you're going to happen, brother. That what's going to happen to you, brother. And you got to believe that, brother. Right? You got to have strength and faith in these last days. Give me the book of 1 Kings chapter 2 and verse 1, right? Read.
Those that be planted in the house of Yahweh shall flourish.
Shall what?
Shall flourish
Read on.
in the courts of our power.
The course of our power. So it's going to become a day where you will no longer see the sons of Jacob living in a destitute life, man.
That's right.
That's why it's imperative for us to come out here and to push this word, man. Right? Bring it out what you got, King.
1 Kings chapter 2, verse 1.
Right, read on.
Now the days of David drew nigh, that he should die. And he charged Solomon his son, saying,
Saying what?
I go the way of all the earth.
Read on.
Be thou strong, therefore.
What the Lord say to this brother?
Be thou strong, therefore.
What the Lord say to this king?
Be thou strong, therefore.
So, brother, you got to be strong, king. Right? We know it's hard, brother. We know we destitute, brother. Right? It's not just you, brother. It's us as a nation of people. But the Lord said, be strong, man. Right? When times get hard, brother, lift up your head and pray to Yahweh. Right? Can you say that, brother? Can you say Yahweh? Say Yahweh. Can you say Yahweh? Yahweh. Right? Say Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. Brother, that's the name of your Father and your Savior, brother. Right? Giving back to you, brother. Right? So you got to say that in a time of trouble, man. Right? Give me the book of Psalms chapter 50 and verse 15. Right? Read that again, King.
Bring it out.
Verse 2. I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man.
What the Lord say to this brother?
And show thyself a man.
What you got to do in these last days?
And show thyself a man.
What the Israelites from the four corners of the earth got to do in these last days?
Show thyself a man.
Read on.
And keep the charge of the Lord,
Read.
thy God,
Right.
to walk in his ways.
That's what we got to do as a people, brother. You got to walk in the Lord's ways, brother.
That's right.
Right? Calling on the name of the Lord in these last days. That was a righteous thing, brother. Right? The angels of the Lord rejoicing when you say the name of the Lord, man.
That's right.
Because the heathen can't say the name of the Lord, brother.
That's right.
That name was given to you, brother. Right? They spent trillions of dollars on keeping that name from you, brother. But the Lord is giving it back to you in these last days. Right? Read that again, King.
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways.
Right?
To keep his statutes.
Read.
And his commandments.
Right.
And his judgments. And his testimonies.
Read.
As it is written in the law of Moses.
As it is written in the law of Moshe, man. Right? Bring it out, King.
The book of Psalms chapter 50 and verse 15.
Read on.
And call upon me in the day of trouble.
What the Lord say?
And call upon me in the day of trouble.
So, brother, you got to call on the name of the Lord, man. Right? Right now is the day of trouble, man. Right? We living in the times of trouble, man. Right? We living in the times where iniquity is increased, man. Right? That's the times that we living in, man. These wicked Illuministic ones, okay? These 1%ers, You understand? They're putting all manner of witchcraft in this society, trying to pollute the minds of our people, man. But guess what? The Lord is raising up these kings, you understand, to pray, man, right? To preach, to teach, man. Okay? And we're going to do that till the chariots come, man. Right? So we got to get, King.
And call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee.
What the Lord say?
I will deliver thee.
So I might come.
I will deliver thee.
So the Lord said he's coming, brother. He will deliver you, brother. Right? By the angels of the Lord, man. By the chariots of the Most High. Right? Do you believe that, brother? You believe that, brother? Say, I believe it, brother. Say, I believe it. All praise, brother. Read that again. Read that again.
I will deliver thee.
Read it from the top.
And call upon me in the day of trouble.
Right, read on.
I will deliver thee.
The Lord said he's going to deliver you, brother. Right? Call on the name of Yahawashi, Yahawashi in that day, brother. Right? Don't forget that name, brother. That name is for you, brother. Right? The Lord is a man of war, brother. Right? The Lord is not coming back with pieces and hugs. Right? He's coming back to deliver you and to destroy your enemies. Okay? So read that again, King.
And call upon me in the day of trouble.
Right.
I will deliver thee.
Read on.
And thou shalt glorify me. But unto the wicked God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statute?
And that's why people in this destitute situation, man. Right? Because the wicked had our statutes by teaching us all manner of lies. You hear that white devil? You going into slavery and all of your sons, right? All of your sons are going to dash your sons in the souls, man. Okay? And y'all going into slavery, man. Right? Give me Jeremiah 1:1, man. 1:5, man. Right? Give me Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 5. Right? Because that's what the Lord said, man. Why y'all out there getting on the so-called white man? Because the Lord said do it, man. Right? Bring it out, King.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Read on.
And it reads, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Read.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
So the Lord has sanctified all of these mighty men, okay, that you see in these last days from the foundation of the world, man. Right? To be priests, man. To be kings. To be rulers over 10 cities, man. Right? That's what we out here for, man. So brothers could be rulers over 10 cities, man. Right? To get the earth back in order, man. Because that's our job, man. Right? You leave it up to the so-called white man, the earth's going to be continue to be destroyed and polluted, man. Right? So the Lord set us up in these last days to cleanse the earth, man. Right? Read that again, King.
Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Read.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
35:2. Read.
And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
A prophet into the nations, man. Right? So we got to tell them their downfall, man. Right? That's thus saith the Lord, man. Right? You got to tell the other nations their downfall. Right? The Lord said, lift up your voice like a trumpet, man. Right? Show my people their transgressions. Okay? So we got to show our people their transgression as well as telling the other nations their judgment, man. Because the Lord said so. Right? Bring it out what you got, King.
Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 2.
Read.
Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Right, so everybody, what we doing out here? Right? What's the signs for? What's the Bible for? Right? What's the cameras for? Right? The Lord is telling you, man. Right? Read it again. Right?
Set thy face against Mount Seir.
Right, who is Mount Seir? The so-called white man. Okay? The red man. Okay? The wicked seed on the earth, man, that has polluted, raped, robbed, and destroyed everybody, man. Right? So the Lord says, set your face against Mount Seir. Right? Read.
And prophesy against it.
And prophesy against it. Right? Read on.
And say unto it, thus saith Yahweh power.
Say, thus saith the Lord, man. Right? Tell him his judgment, man. Right? The brother went into the book of Obadiah, man. Right? That's a heavy chapter for the so-called white man. Okay? And that will happen, man. Right? Give me Obadiah 1:18. Right? That will happen, man. Right? Read.
Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee.
And now the Lord said he's going to stretch out his hand against thee, man. That's a blessed thing to see in these last days, right? Isn't it righteous to see the so-called white man at the corner stop begging for money now? That's a righteous thing, man, right? And you got all of these Edomites at the corners being beggars, man. Right? That's all praise to the Most High, man. Shimon Mashiach Yahawashi, man. Right? Read out what you got, King.
Obadiah 1:18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
The Lord said we're going to be a fire in that day, man, right? Kind of like how we on fire right now, right? You got brothers with their staffs out, with their Bibles, man, with their fringes, you understand, bringing out the precepts. The Lord said we're going to be on fire. Read.
And the house of Joseph, a flame.
Read on.
And the house of Esau, for stubble.
So-called white man for what?
And the house of Esau, for stubble.
Read on.
And they shall kindle in them,
Read.
and devour them.
Read.
And there shall not be any remain